All right, welcome back. This is going to be episode 2 of the Traphouse podcast featuring Sapo the Frog. We already tried to record episode 2, but we experienced audio technical difficulties, so we're bringing it back. Going to try again. We're not recasting any of the shit that we already did. Too bad. I just think it would suck if we did that. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be really tedious and boring for us. But we did pick out some pretty good sets that should be pretty fun to commentate and go over.
Yeah, showcases exactly what we want to talk about.
And a new combo video from Noki.
Yeah.
Sick ass Falco. Always posting on TikTok. Love that guy. Watches shit all the time.
This combo video is called "My Head Hurts."
I don't know that it's brand new. This is Noki's favorite of his videos. So we're going to leave a link to it in the description of the YouTube video.
10 months ago. Not new, not old.
Yeah. He's really known for being exceptionally extra. He's great friends with like Ultra Buster, he's part of that whole sort of online combo video scene that exists now.
Mm-hmm.
It was dead for a long time when I started. It existed before, was dead, and now it's back. So we'll just get right into it, and it looks like it's got some cool edits. We'll just do like a 3, 2, 1 play for all these so I can sync them up real easy.
3, 2, 1, play.
Cool. It's like a requirement now that you need sick edits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love the skins, by the way. I think the cloud part is sick.
Immediately sick. Noki is a student of Stingray the Roy, legendary Roy from NorCal. Roy is so fucking bad, but if you get the right person to play against, you can do some really crazy looking things.
Yeah, I mean, I love the players with soul above all else. Well, that's not true. I respect the people who are the best at the game most, but still. People who are creative really bring life to the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they're almost as important as like the esport part, if not more sometimes. Like, especially a novice they're going to be more entertained by this than they are by grand finals.
Players like Bab activated, Squid the Cat. I mean, I'm just naming Falcon players, but there's some really creative, spacey players.
Very sick.
When we last tried to tape this, we mentioned GooseCon too. There's GooseCon, Ultra Buster.
Yep. Yeah, it would be hyperbole to say that these guys are the glue for our community, but they are an important piece for sure. Definitely very community centric.
It's also the best thing to show someone who plays video games but doesn't really know anything about Smash. Like, look, this is like why I like this game.
Yeah.
Look how cool this
Right.
is.
This is in fact, I actually completely agree with that. When I first showed my cousin Melee, I showed him top 20 PPMD combos from GR Smash.
Oh my god, that was fucking cool. See, I just never do shit like that. I need to start getting crazy.
Yeah. I mean, these combos are so crazy too. These montages that they're timeless. Like, you're never really gonna see this at in a big tournament or anything. It will always be impressive.
Holy crap.
Even if the players they're not playing against aren't that good, like the combos are so extra, it's impressive even still.
Yeah.
Well, people always whine about like, oh, it's like a combo video DI, like the guy you're playing against, his DI is trash. It's like, well, yeah, that I can't do that shit if someone is good enough at the game to get out of it. But it is what it is.
Even still, the routes are so complicated and excessive that it's like. How can you even be complaining about it? There's so much going on still. Even if the DI is bad, it's like there's a million different pieces to kill someone where it might, take half as many moves to kill someone optimally.
I'm kind of just repeating what the other two people are saying here, Dishboy and Traplord, but a lot of this game is about capitalizing on the way your opponent plays, and so I really like these combos because, it's about learning what your opponent does and then countering that exact DI. And, hitting someone really hard doing a flashy combo like this can be optimal even in some situations.
That's true, especially if you're playing, like, not not a top tier character, right? Like you may literally need to do that to get a 0 death as Roy. You might need to be like, okay, this guy's a weakness and he doesn't understand my character well enough.
I feel like people fail to mention this too, but when you're beating someone that badly and putting that much extra sauce in your combos, that's mental damage. Like if you were hitting someone, like if you hit someone with that shit in a local, they'd be fried. Like maybe not in a big tournament, it's a lot less likely for that to happen. But if you were, like sometimes Zane will be up, like 2 games to nothing, and then he'll really start breaking out the insane, crazy shit. 'Cause he's like, I'll play around with it, play with my food, do some extra damage while my opponent's fucking floundering, trying to figure out what to do.
I don't remember what set or what tournament this was, but I remember Zane doing like side B nair grab, up throw, side B into some crazy insane shit.
Oh shit.
And I was just, I was flabbergasted, 1, because it was so creative, and 2, because it was so not perfect like Zane would normally play. It just seemed like something that was so escapable with SDI. And, it impressed me because it showed that Zane, not only does he understand the hardest parts of the game, which are playing against really good players, he understands the creative parts of the game. And I think that's one of the most beautiful things in Melee I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's badass. Just absolutely sick.
He's definitely the best player who's also the biggest exhibitor of feeling yourself when he's that far up. Like you can just tell. Like he'll not only in the gameplay, but when he's playing, you can tell in the player cam that he's really feeling himself because he'll be nodding his head all crazy, going like, yeah, fuck yeah. Like I'm whipping this guy's ass, it's not close, and I'm looking cool doing it.
I think it does look cool.
This style of play is at its absolute strongest, like in the to make it out of round 1 pools all the way through round 2 pools. When I went to Genesis, a big part of what I was thinking when I was playing against people is like, I'm gonna do something that's gonna make you just be like, fuck this game, man. Like, and you can do that in many ways, and this is the coolest way for the crowd to see it, but you can also take it the opposite way. We're just talking about suboptimal play just to, get in the other guy's head. Just, if it's working forward tilt 10,000 times, fuck it. If you're playing for money,
and for you, your staple is a suicide bear. Like that, like it is good. Like when you're stock up, because when you get back, when both of you respawn, you're probably you're gonna keep pushing that advantage. But like
I'll occasionally do it in an even game though, if I feel like the other person's gonna get nervous and scared.
Yeah, and like that is good too. Like when the percent deficit is huge, and you're just like, let's reset. But it is a huge. It is a huge mental blow to get hit by that. Like, oh my god, I just got suicide dared. The whole crowd is cheering for this trap lord guy. He's beating my ass. He doesn't even give a fuck that he's suiciding and winning. Like, it's pretty crazy.
It's a huge part of this game. Not many people talk about. It's not brought up enough. But mental damage and mental warfare is a part of the game. And I think if you don't have the balls or the spine to take it and give it back, you shouldn't play competitive video games.
It's true, yeah. I mean, there's levels to everything. People be like, oh, it's like too much bullying or harassment. We're talking about like the level that you'd see in like high school sports, right? Look, if a child can handle it, so can you.
Yeah, and to add to that thought, I saw this discourse recently on Twitter where this Steve player Onan, like it's not Melee, but it is applicable to Melee, so. The Steve player Onan, he was getting booed hella hard because he's playing a lame as fuck character. He's the number 1 character in the game. Steve is number 1 by a huge margin. It's not close. Okay. And people are booing him. And I see this discourse on Twitter like, if you don't like a player, you should say silent instead of booing them. You don't have to cheer, but you should say silent. Like, no, it's a competition. People have players they like and dislike. They have the right to boo if they want to. Sorry to cut you off, but I just wanted to add to that as well. Like, if you do not have the skin, if you do not have the fucking
the thick skin,
if your skin isn't thick enough to handle being booed, you should not be competing. I don't know if that's a hot take, but I feel like
it's only a hot take.
Reasonable.
It's only a hot take in Smash.
Yeah,
only a hot take in Smash. I think like it's because we're worried about the line getting push too far. Like, remember back in the day when Hungrybox got crab thrown
Yeah.
at him.
Obviously,
don't be throwing shit at
yes,
people.
that is unacceptable, but booing is not even on the same plane. Like, that is just, that comes with competition. And, what else?
And, maybe don't approach them right after they lose and be like, hey, you got fucked. Like, be, like, far enough away from someone that you can't be a threat to them, right? Yeah. And then there's a degree of separation where it's like, oh, he's fucking you up, and you can yell as loud as you want, but you're far enough away, it's like, look, he's in the crowd, man. Just fucking deal with it.
It's just odd that this is discourse at all, because in every sport or competitive venture ever, all the top players in anything always have detractors that are shit-talking them, being like, oh, this guy sucks, this guy's not even as good as he looks. Like, you see this a lot, like...
fucking Tom Brady,
yeah.
LeBron James.
Yeah.
These people are, like, the best at what they've done, the best ever, and they still have tons of people that are like, this guy sucks.
Yeah, it's insane. And for me, like, the parallel that I like to draw is Street Fighter. Like, I really like Punk. He's, like, one of the best, if not the best. Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 6. Anyways, he has tons of detractors, but, like, you'll see him win, he'll pop off, and then in the background, like, the crowd mic will pick him up saying, like, oh, you thought I wasn't fucking nice? Here I am! What are you gonna say now? And I just wish we had more of that energy in Melee, where it's like, don't you want to prove people wrong? What is this pussy shit?
Yeah. All that rivalry and that head-to-head, it's disappearing in Melee, and I see a general culture shift. I was on Reddit the other day. I saw a comment that was like, we should ban spectators for booing people. Like, they thought...
Unfucking believable.
Yeah,
crazy.
And it had 50 upvotes.
Yeah.
It was like, if we're really shifting towards this non-competitive culture, why are we even playing the game anymore? The point of you being at the tournament is because you want to see you in the next, whoever you're sitting next to, you want to see yourself win. You want to see yourself be better. That's the whole point of this game.
I agree, and I think the culture is becoming so warped that, like, eventually we're getting close to the line where you can't even call it a competition anymore, where you ban people you just don't like. Like, not to harp on that a ton. We have Sapo here.
Yeah.
We know we'll probably have some Oregon heads in our comments being like, oh, you guys already talked about this, but still, like, it's just where we're at in the Melee community, so it's...
I mean, we're at a position right now where you can talk more shit if you play chess. Chess is a game where you have to dress up nice to attend the event. It's like the game that you play if you're like a smart, productive member of society. Yeah. That's how it's perceived. And you can be more mean to people if you play chess.
And those are turbo nerds too, fucking getting angry at each other. Like, not to say that Melee isn't, but, like, still, like, yeah, it's very professional setting, but, like... But yeah, it's just, it's quintessential to competition, and to remove it from Melee would destroy that. It's encroaching on what makes Melee great.
Yeah. Just some anecdotal evidence here. Dishboy switched controllers. He was playing on the Cub Traption, and I was like, hey, you're on a shitty controller. I'm gonna fuck you up. And he was so confident, so we did a show match. Pretty much all of Idaho Melee showed up to the Traphouse, and I four-stocked him on FD, and I feel like that was important for Dishboy because he switched back to the box, and now he's way better than me. So it's like this huge shift in priorities, and the way he played the game and practiced, because I pushed him to do that.
Yeah, not to take away from what you're saying, but for posterity, I was not as confident as you're making it out to be. And also, you make it sound like I switched back immediately after, which is also not the case. I got a lot better on the Construction after that money match.
I can't believe people play on that thing.
Yeah,
it looks too hard. But I mean, go buy it.
I think it's sick as fuck. I think it's like the perfect, like. I think it's like the perfect controller for Melee. It's like the best designed controller for competition, in my opinion.
Just buy and try all the controllers.
Yeah,
and if you can't afford to buy and try all the controllers, it's worth just save up some fucking money and try them all. Or just go to a tournament, someone's gonna have the fucking controller, and just be like, hey, can I please try it?
Yeah.
They're gonna if they play on box, they're gonna be like, fuck yeah, man, here, you try it out.
Yeah,
they're gonna be excited.
That's what I did at the last Genesis. I tried so many controllers. Tried the Subtraction. I tried the Orca, which is the what's it called? The analog digital controller. Like
It's like a pyramid almost.
yeah,
Triangular.
not no, that's the Prism. So the
Prism.
Orca looks like my box,
The
but how
Oracle's
it,
Rien's controller.
yes.
And
So
it has the analog buttons.
yeah. So how it works is all the buttons are pressure sensitive. So with the box, since it's all digital, you have to have modifiers to like change your angles.
But
But
instead, this
yeah, you
like
can
Metal Gear.
yeah, you can exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you press down a certain amount and it'll
Yeah.
change the values. So
Cool.
yeah. I love controllers. I wouldn't say I'm a huge nerd about it, but I love collecting and trying new controllers because I think they all have value and merit in our scene. Like just exploring our options for this game. Me personally, like I'm gonna be outnumbered here, but I think the box just like if like I don't think it should be up to me, and I wouldn't want it to be up to me, but I think it'd be like I think it'd be cool if everyone played on the box. I think it's just the best controller for the game. It was made for the game. I mean, Hacks left nothing out when he was designing it, and I feel like when I play on the controller, it's like nothing where like when I'm playing where it's like, why didn't Hacks think of this for the layout or whatever, you know? Like I just think there's no better controller than the modern box layout.
I think a fob with Z jump is the same as.
And obviously, I get why people play on GameCube controllers. It was, Melee is on the GameCube. It was made for the GameCube. The GameCube controller was made to be played with.
Look,
Melee.
if you're starting playing Melee now and you have any amount of disposable income, like you can justify buying a box and you're trying to play for real, go hard, play on the box.
Yeah.
This is just correct.
You guys
what I
should just try the box.
Yeah.
Like if you're new, you can afford it. Just try it.
Not only is the layout and the controller made for the game, but it will most certainly last longer than any fob or controller, at least on average.
Like the only thing you have problems with is the cables sometimes, right?
Yeah.
But if you really,
But that's my
be
I step on the
gentle.
cable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's user error though. So, yeah. Oh man, love the box.
and also just to kind of close out the controller talk, I just wanted to say that I've been playing since before any aftermarket options existed. There was only like, if you want to talk about an aftermarket controller, it was like its worse. It was like the GameStop brand, so they just didn't exist, basically. You played on OEM no matter what. We didn't have UCF or anything. And I was very opposed to the legality of any of the non-OEM controllers because, let's not kid ourselves, non-OEM controllers are advantageous. That's the reason you spend extra money to buy them.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, it has been, no joke, like actually 10 years since these controllers started existing. And if we ban them from the game now, you are robbing people of so much time invested that it's fucked up. And it just needs to, the discourse about the controllers needs to just fucking close already. It needs to be like, look, this is what's legal. If your aftermarket controller has these things, then it's fine.
And in my opinion, I really do think leverless controllers in Melee are well balanced now with the coordinate fuzzying, neutral SOCD nerf, so you can't dash one way, hit the button, hit the other direction while you're still holding the first button and just turn around. Like you will get a neutral input, your character will stop running. The wave dashes and angles are heavily nerfed too, since they're always consistent. But with notches, like you can still miss, but not like you can notch your controller and be like really consistent. Maybe not to the same level as box, but you can get close. Like with your angle consistency.
And with box, you're disadvantaged on angles, in my opinion.
Especially with Falco B, stuff like that.
In fact, I think there's a really solid argument to be made that a fully tricked out controller is better than a box. For me, I liken it to like a lot of other machines. It's like the fob right now with all the extra bullshit. Like say you have a C pad instead of a C stick, and you have a mouse click Z jump.
Yeah.
You've sanded the buttons down. you've got all the notches, and you've got it calibrated perfectly. This is like you've got a cutting edge, brand new thing. It's not going to last as long as a box, but I think it's straight up better when it's made.
Yeah.
You've got a few months of like, I have the best controller.
Stick boxes wear out, magnets fall out, stuff like that. I mean, at Bender Break, I had a magnet fall out. I was trying to play friendlies with Dish Boy. A magnet fell
your
out
shit
right
got
there.
fucked up.
Yeah.
And every machine, you're always trying to strike a balance between, is this reliable and is it on the cutting edge of how fucking good it can possibly be?
That's
and
part of the cutting edge.
It's been flipped now. It's like now the box is the most reliable, and a GameCube controller is more unreliable.
Yeah, before the practical task team nerfed the box, after the initial hacks nerfs with the original box, like I really think the only two advantages, which can be really they can be disputed now, are the button layout. Like essentially, when you play on a box, it's like you're always playing in Z jump because you're always
clawed 100% of the time.
Exactly.
Whatever
Exactly. And you're just 100% consistent all the time. Like you don't even need UCF like when you're playing on the box because there's nothing analog about it.
Right.
Yeah. But I agree. I mean, you can some of these notched angles. I'm just like, what the fuck? When I'm like edge guarding a Firefox, I'm just like, dude, he went like one pixel coordinate over fucking horizontal. Like he barely wrote the stage up for the perfect sweet spot. I can't do that. My most shallow angle is way steeper.
The one that always pisses off the box players is when someone plays Fox and they're hella far away. They look like they're straight up on the exact same y-axis as the stage's ledge, and then they go like down and they just instantly grab it anyways. Box can't do that, and that's brutal to edge guard. Because I learned this from Curve, who taunted me 5 times in the set. Fuck you. He was mixing up between this straight to the ledge, so he looks like he's horizontally goes to the ledge. I don't know if they can see my hands, but whatever. And then he would go to the platform sometimes on Battlefield, and it was like, you are literally on a straight up guess right now. You cannot cover both of these things.
The angle is so shallow, it's damn near imperceptible to where they're actually going. And I mean, whatever. Like, I've been on the receiving end, like all box players for the last few years have been on the receiving end of a lot of hate until like the practical task nerfs came out, and like now it's like chill. I think I hardly ever see box discourse now on Twitter, but
another part of the recovery you guys don't mention on box with the nerfs is the STI nerfs too. Like I feel like that's pretty huge.
Oh yeah,
that was the biggest thing that was broken.
I will tech, like if a Falco downers me right next to the ledge, I will tech damn near 99% of the time. Yeah, and box players can't do the same thing because they can't STI towards the stage.
Yeah, and for the record, like I don't know how many people will know this, but Hacks. He nerfed the box initially with that in mind. He's like, this is way too broken.
Yeah, he and Gravy were the only really good players that worked on these controllers, I think. Initially. I don't know. I'm not up to date on that now.
Now, there are some advantages to playing box. Like, if you've ever played Dark Hero, Texas player, shout out to Texas, he will pivot up tilt you in neutral, and then downer you off stage, and you will feel helpless.
There's some kind of delay on that, right?
To be honest with you, I'd like to contend that. I think I've done pivots on both controllers, and I think it is harder on box.
It's not pivot up tilt. Not pivot up tilt. It's way easier on box. Okay. But every other pivot. Pivot up and down tilt, easier on box.
That I agree with. Because with the modifiers, like you're already holding up, and you're not. You can't when you engage a modifier, you can't go all the way up.
It's because the way we pivot on a controller is we let go, so it's like, how are we gonna up tilt?
Right? Yeah. There is that delay,
and there are ways to do it. I mean, I claw with my left hand, so up tilts are pretty easy. I just stop the control stick with my pointer finger, but I feel like it's still way slower and less consistent.
Yeah. A funny thing about these practical task box nerfs is I actually found that it was a lot easier to pivot after the nerfs since
because that's so CD thing.
Not because of that. It's because of the travel time since that got introduced.
Now you don't have to lift your finger off the button as quickly.
Exactly, because you're not instantly flying in the other direction. It's a lot more in line with the control stick, so you have more time. Now there is a way to pivot with the modifier, but I just hit back and then forth. Like I don't hit the modifier, but there's a way to do it. Like when you hit, back and then forth, like you hit the modifier as well to stop.
Slow it down a little bit.
Yeah. But I haven't found much success with that, so I just do it.
Yeah. Conclusively, just quit whining about the controllers.
Yeah.
Look, we opened Pandora's box probably years before some viewers even started playing, and it's over. When it's open, it's open. That's it.
Yeah, I think like short like Smashbox, like pre-standardized box nerfs, like that was way too broken. I think the Goom Wave was way too broken, but I think the field is level enough now where it's like if you're complaining, like you're looking for an out when you lose. I think like there's nothing so out of field that you're just like that should be banned.
I never lost to someone because they had that controller.
Yeah.
I never did. It was never like, oh, now this guy's just better than me because he switched his fucking control scheme. Never happened.
Yeah,
I think the Frame 1 and the Smashbox are just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean, just even letting aside like the production quality control issues and how fucking bad they were with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Frame. Sorry, I was just gonna say, the Frame 1 had no hacks like nerfs, or at least for the SDI it didn't. And the Smashbox was way more egregious because you could program the angles for your modifiers and get insane shit and pinpoint those angles every single time because it's digital.
There was one that they had. So Ice Climbers, of course, used to be able to wobble when the Smashbox came out, and there was a thing where it was like you can program your Smashbox to just desync Nana. Nothing. You don't need to do anything. It would just be like boom.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah.
So I at first I was hesitant when Practical Task and his team released those new boxers because I was like, I feel like it's
already hard enough to play the game.
Yeah, like I feel like Hex's controller, like it's already like sure it could be tweaked a bit more. Like it's still better than a GameCube controller, but I was happily surprised when I tried out the nerfs that they did not like fuck box. Like it should be explicitly worse than controller, but they balanced it in good faith.
Is the box is still being produced after Hax's death?
Yes. His partner, what's his name? He lives in Hawaii. He still works on it. Altimore. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I believe he's running the show now, but don't quote me on that because since Hax's death, I've only went into his Discord a couple times just to ask some technical questions. So yeah, it's just so sad. I never go back to his Discord now. Anyway, now I think that's a pretty good note to leave off on the controller discussion. I think
good segue point to something else.
It's time to commentate and review some sets from Supernova, which just happened. We're gonna look at Agent versus Rat Monster. Rat Monster, of course, rising Luigi star, hella good. Like, who do you think Rat Monster is like closest to in like play style to the other Luigi greats?
Honestly, the closest in play style that, in my opinion, is a Luigi player named No Chill, which a lot of people probably won't know who he is because he never was like one of the greatest ever, but he is just so much about like he almost plays like a Fox player, the way he approaches the game, the way he optimizes it. He's like, I am trying to be as fucking fast as the game will let me be.
I was just about to say, he doesn't really remind me of any Luigi player, but when Mangos first started playing Fox and he was getting very technical, and he was doing a lot of Daenerys Shine stuff, that's what he reminds me of. Just very fast, very aggressive, and very technical. And, he just rushes his opponents down in ways that, it's very hard to do.
I totally agree with both of you. Definitely Rat Monster's most pronounced attribute is his movement. I mean, he's moving around. I've never seen.
You have nothing else.
But like he's so fast. The way he moves around. I mean, he's just perfect at positioning himself. He's just very good at getting in and out, and putting himself in all these tweak spots to get a one-up on his opponent.
Especially at neutral. He's good at putting himself in a position that's hard to hit and easy to put himself in advantage. I think that's something we're going to see a lot against Agent here.
And Melee only has a few wave dash characters in it, right? We've got, of course, the big ones are Luigi and Ice Climbers. That's what everyone thinks of immediately. And then you're kind of going down the line. There's Mewtwo. Of course, Mewtwo is horrible, but he is a wave dash character, just like Ice Climbers and Luigi.
I feel like Samus is too.
And then you've got
100%.
Samus, Falco, Mr. Game and Watch, and the Mario Brothers. Or not the Mario Brothers, rather Mario and his alternate ego where he got a PhD instead of saving Princess Peach's ass.
And being a plumber, which
yeah.
is cool too.
Being a plumber is sick.
Fiscally
Yes.
responsible Mario.
Yes.
Mario playing for his future.
Yeah.
Mario.
So those are all the wave dash characters, but the thing is, once you start going down the line, when you go past Mewtwo, yeah, it's a wave dash character, but does it really matter the length of your wave dash? You kind of just want the biggest one every single time. But when you play Mewtwo, Ice Climbers, or Luigi, you actually have to be able to do more than just the best one, but each length. And we've never really seen someone totally master that. I think Rat Monster is getting really fucking close.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. We're watching Rat Monster versus Agent at Supernova.
Hold on.
Yeah,
let's
let's
do it.
count
Let's do a
down.
countdown.
Yep.
All right.
3, 2, 1, play.
Cool.
Rat Monster coming with the drip Super Mario Sunshine shirt.
Yeah.
I'm really excited to review this set because I love Agent, and Rat Monster, of course, is exciting to watch. It's just, man.
I remember being a teenager and being really enamored with I would see Agent on this old website Anthers Ladder, and it would be like he's like the highest rank, and it says 100%
Yeah.
Fox, and then his gamer tag was so cool to me, and
I love Agent. He posts a lot of clips on Twitter, and his shit is sick. Like he uses a lot of like falling drill as an extension to catch people off guard. Like in his like most like crazy clips. Obviously, he might not be doing that here since this is tournament. He's just gonna be playing as clean as he can.
and he's kind of getting smoked so far. So we'll see if he can make that kind of.
There's a common thing I see with Rat Monster. He'll come out really strong. I feel like he plays in a way that not many other Luigis do. And so, people not being used to the way he's playing and him being very confident with his play style can throw people off, and he can take stocks really quickly.
Yeah, as a spacey, this must be a nightmare. Like in a super major bracket, you're like, oh, this is a Luigi, and he's really fucking good. Like, how many really good Luigis are you regularly playing? Like, you typically only really play like the best like 8, characters. Most people main the best,
Yeah, I
top
think
8.
I think we all mostly people who are kind of at Agent's level. I'm not saying I'm as good as him or whatever. I don't fucking know, but I just think this kind of level of player, they know like Ice Climbers, they know Samus. You can pretty much count on that. But
Pikachu.
Luigi, yeah, Pikachu, they usually do know now, actually, which is kind of weird. That's been thrown on its face. It used to be people would be good against Luigi, not Pikachu, but now it's reversed.
Yeah.
Whether Agent knows this matchup or not, you can tell that Rat Monster is very fundamentally sound. Not just because of how far he got in bracket, but I mean just the way he edge guards and combos. It's very technically sound. It's very proficient.
This is inescapable. Yeah, that's
insane.
Oh,
Reacting.
that was a great shine. Okay, he's dead for sure.
Yeah.
That's just when you're invincible with Luigi, you can throw one of those out for free, and I mean he is like some of the strongest aerials in the game. So you need to go to the fucking ledge and just ledge dash if you play Spacey against Luigi when he respawns and he's invincible because. Yeah, I mean, I can't think of a fucking move that he has that he would call a kill move that wouldn't kill you at 80.
Yeah,
Luigi, one of those characters that just has really strong moves limited by movement, and a Rat Monster is just showing us how fast Luigi really is.
Tried for a tech trap, Agent hit the tech, so he's not going to explode like most players would.
You can see at least Agent. So, I mean, he's so good that obviously he has this knowledge, but he's good enough to at least reset after he gets a launcher on Luigi. Like, fucking Rat Monster just landed with that down B. And, most Luigi's will land with Nair, and it's good that Agent is waiting to try to call that out. But it's still tough. It's still tough, as we can see. Rat Monster with the lead once again.
You really don't want to crouch his down B. Ideally, you don't want to block it either. You don't want to use a move that can clank. I mean, you got a lot of things that you got to know.
Agent, that first down B just got straight. Like, he just ran away, which is, I think that's the correct option as well.
Agent with
Beautiful
the
shot.
card.
Yep, that was very good. He managed to get away with kind of weird gameplay when Rat Monster was invincible there. See, it's hard. You can't really punish that when they get you.
Nice reset. I really like that up air to mix up his shield timing. He dropped shield. Like, Agent just knew he would drop shield at that moment to get that falling up air. It would be risky otherwise. If you get that falling up air CC'd, you're going to eat a lot of damage, probably a full combo.
Yeah. He's playing well, but the one thing I think that he probably knows this, but he's not remembering, is Luigi will probably double aerial you when he's hitting your shield, and he fucked up and got hit earlier.
Yeah, he's so floaty, he can't just keep putting out those hitboxes. And that chop, that Luigi slap is so scary. Definitely very reminiscent of Sheik. Maybe not quite as powerful, but definitely a kill move and a huge combo extender.
Great time to get a misfire. I mean, you're probably going to lose anyway, I guess, because the deficit's just so insane. There's no way that he fucking wins this game.
Agent kind of pushing his advantage there, but since he's so up, he just will go for it and just try to make something work.
Trying to climb back, gain some momentum for the next game.
Yep.
I mean, it is technically possible to win because Luigi isn't a character that needs trades to win, so you should still try. It's just, something like that's probably going to happen.
Yeah. The dash dance snare, I feel like when I'm in the lead and my opponent, like, that's how I get most of my kills, when my opponent's at high percent. I come down from the spawn platform and I just dash dance Nair. It's just so
ancient
good.
Chinese Nair is so safe, so you can kind of spam it, get hit a couple times, but you will kill your opponent if they're high enough.
Yeah, you definitely can get away with doing it over and over, and it's really good at the high percent because you get a free edge guard too, even if you hit with the really late part of the Nair. Wow, great up smash, but kind of greedy.
Oh,
really greedy.
Eating 3 down smashes, that's
Hitting
gotta
attack,
hurt.
Though.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Oh,
big combo. I didn't expect that at all.
Just noticed
Beautiful
the last game that every time he would jab reset Agent, he would get the option jab reset. He had good enough DI that he got to roll, even though he got jab reset. But he was missing the tech every time, so this time Rat Monster just fucking destroyed him.
See if Agent can get the edge guard. Nice shine turnaround bear.
Should be pretty easy even with a misfire here.
Yep. Just drop down. Yeah.
Kind of made that a little...
Yeah, it was a little bit close, yes. Just waiting. I really like that short hop up air, just knowing Luigi will probably land something.
And Spacey's taxes.
Yeah, it's unfortunate Agent didn't get that second hit. He only got the single hit, which led to that reset. And now Agent down a stock yet again.
Getting tech chased hard. It just reads right now.
Getting hit by the triple down smash for a second time in one
Knockdown.
game. That's gotta hurt. Oh, that sucks. Big error.
Even Rat Monster is not excited that he killed himself. Not trying to have... I don't want you to have no Johns when I beat you.
Yeah.
It's a really hard position for a Spacey player to be down and killing yourself so much. Hard on your mental.
Yeah, most people kind of throw after that, but Agent looks to be playing well. Don't try and up smash again. Okay, he actually knew that would be negative on hit. It was worth to take it.
I really like those drift back lasers, just letting Luigi land. Up smash, not going to be
charged. He got him anyway with a good shark. Damn, this got real close. He's gotta... Okay,
this is anyone's game now, but huge knockdown. Ooh, not being able to convert off the tech chase. Big edge guard. Oh, bad jump. He put himself in the noob zone.
Oh, good angle.
Yeah, man, that's brutal. Not ready to DI that.
Man, Agent had to be kicking himself over that.
Yeah, that was so close.
I am
Agent is sweating.
Yeah, I'm really surprised by Rat Monster's composure in every set that I've seen him playing.
Yeah, this is the first. I don't know if this is his first breakout major, but it's definitely the first where I've seen him perform like this. I didn't even know who he was before this tournament, so it could very well be a J Mook S situation where this is his first big showing.
Maybe if he was playing Sheik, he would win.
You know that Genesis that J-Mook got second at for the first time? I bet
Mhm.
against him in every single set of top 8.
Yeah,
all the way
man,
up
he
through grand
really
finals.
showed up that tournament,
Yeah.
and that was so exciting for me. That was my first Genesis too, and I got to see this new J Sheik perform at the highest level, almost winning the entire
Yeah.
tournament. And I believe he did the next year, maybe. No,
Well, I
yeah.
don't think it was the next year, was it?
Did he win a Genesis? I will have to we'll have to stat check this, but he has won some big tournaments though.
Definitely. I think he won Genesis. Not that I know of. If he did, that's badass. No,
He might have. Yeah, we're gonna have to check. I feel like he might have against like Cody or something.
Come ups like that are huge for the game, and honestly, very exciting for inexperienced players, and especially low tiers like Luigi. We had a local player named Infamous who he started playing the game because he saw J-Mook.
Beautiful platform tech chase. Yeah, these new players having these breakout tournaments are so exciting for the game. I mean, like not like for every skill level. Like this game, what this game needs is some new and exciting storylines. I think I like Cody Schwab versus Zayn has been kind of done to death over the last few years. I mean, last like 4 years now, like with like the occasional like Mango H-Box win.
It doesn't really hit like Mango Armada, does it?
No. It's just like there's such maybe humble might not be the right word, but they're very reserved players. There's not like a lot of like beef or like there's not a lot extra going on outside the game itself. Like
Yeah.
you can at least appreciate the skill because Zayn and Cody are playing at the highest level. They are at that highest echelon tier, but it's not very interesting though outside of them being good. Like
Yeah, I mean straight up. There's no WWE
shit.
to it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was fucking good ass tech chase. And I think when you're at this point, you really have to be like, look, I gotta do
guard?
everything right. And he's doing it.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! That was sexy as fuck. You're a rising star. You end the
They're
Seventh
bowing.
Agent. Oh, dude, look at it.
Oh my god, what the fucking fair?
Are you not entertained? That was beautiful. If he got a misfire, that would be in the B-roll footage for the next 5 to 10 years, man. If he got that misfire on that side B.
Jarvis would come back from the dead.
Oh, he would. That was beautiful. All right, what's next on the agenda, boys?
We also we wanted to show 2 sets that had mid tiers because we want to have a conversation about the positives and negatives of playing a mid tier and their existence within the meta of the game.
And the non-meta too.
And the non-meta, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the next set we're going to watch is going to be Morsecode versus Crudeau, which was also at Supernova, of course. Morsecode, great Samus, been around for a long time, PM player. Crudeau, at this point, been around for a long time too. Great Sheik.
Morsecode is a PM player?
Yes.
I
PM Samus as well.
Yeah.
I just know him as a hella good Samus who has beaten Cody Schwab a couple
Yes.
times.
Yes.
Which is,
Morsecode has.
yeah, very, very good player.
Crudeau, a Zin user, huge respect.
The legendary Zin
Yes.
triple decker popper before all important sets.
I wouldn't be surprised if on camera here, he's moving around those lip pillows and playing with them a little bit. All right, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1. Battlefield start.
Battlefield to start, of course. Favorite stage for Samus. Kind of likes this stage a little bit. She just really doesn't have a choice in the striking because all the stages are pretty bad. Sheik, of course, loves Battlefield.
Yeah, what do you? This has to be a pretty like does Sheik win this matchup? What do you think about this matchup?
Yeah,
this is really, really bad. I mean, you can plausibly never ever practice it as the Sheik main and still beat every Samus in the world if you're good with Sheik. I mean,
It's very, very, very difficult to beat that, drift back forward air and the back air. Just so much range, and it's so safe. Samus isn't really fast enough to beat those options.
Samus has so much more trouble edge guarding Sheik than she does with Spaceys, which is like one of her great strengths and also one of Sheik's great weaknesses. And she has so much trouble comboing Sheik.
Yeah, Samus has a pretty interesting matchup spread, huh? She does pretty good against Fox. Like, maybe not even, but close, I feel like.
It was considered even when I started. I don't know about now. I think maybe for most Fox players, I bet Samus probably beats them pretty fucking badly, to be honest.
Yeah, I think if you're a good Fox, and if you're a good Samus, I think it's maybe like 55-45, maybe Fox favored.
Yeah. There's certainly more optimization that's been done on the Samus end than the Fox end. So maybe it is even right now, but in a world where a Samus was like a true threat to win, it probably would become Fox favored.
Man, was that combo really true? That fair looked like it was negative on hit there for a second. I guess Samus's options are so slow, but the link would happen anyway.
Yeah.
True in the sense that Morsecode couldn't have done anything.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, this could be a good chance. It's really hard to get this edge guard. He did a weird little Z grab to try and trick Crudeau, but it didn't quite work out. Needles are great at edge guarding Samus. The trajectory they fly at is just brutal for her. Unfortunately,
That's brutal. This is looking like wraps for game one. Really hard to make this comeback.
Yep. See there, that's such a killer thing to get hit by if you're not playing as Sheik, right? When you get hit by that kind of down smash, you may lose your stock, but for Sheik, she's just fine.
And the Needles too, kind of giving Crudeau a free path back to stage. And his double power shield, very sick.
Unfortunately, when they programmed the game, they decided that the projectile would lose half its power every time you power shield it. So after that many, it's kind of like really weak.
Hey, aura points though.
Yeah.
Aura points, guys.
Taz.
Needles here. Oh, it's so hard to get back on the stage as Samus. Like that fair, like sometimes it looks like you can just hold it down and
Morsecode playing pretty good though.
Great DI. Crudeau with a great DI on every one of these up Bs he's been hit on, by the way.
That kind of reminds me of an old anecdote, which is that before UCF existed, your opponent could request their preferred game version, and you could agree or disagree, right? And every Samus wants to play on version 1 of Melee because you cannot smash the eye out of her up B on version 1.
Man, that'd be cancer. That shit is hella annoying getting by out of shield. But she does, I mean, it is.
I think in that version of the game, she might beat Fox.
Yeah.
Very difficult option to beat.
At that point, you just wouldn't probably want to hit her shield at all as Fox.
Yeah, I mean, you can really hit the shield and block quite often if you play Spaceys, because her grab's really committal and not amazing.
That is true.
Of course, Sheik has a great advantage over Samus in the sense that a little bit of lag from the stream of the game there. That was weird. Sheik can actually grab follow-up Samus pretty effectively, which is usually a problem for most characters.
Yeah, it's good that we are on the podcast with you because I only play Fox and there's a lot of matchups that I'm not very well versed in, especially when they don't include.
You can get a lot off of some down throws. Leads into up air, one of her best combo tools.
Ooh, that charge shot was kind of hopium.
Yeah, it gets destroyed by even needles. I mean, literally anything.
A single needle.
To do. A single needle.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. Ooh, nice CC in the down tilt, but not able to convert.
I think this is most definitely the better stage for Samus out of the group of stages, though, because it's hard to top platform camp Samus on this stage, and she just has such a better recovery on Fountain of Dreams. Oh, using the neutral B just to turn himself around.
So many hitboxes being placed by Crudeau off stage.
He choked it up.
Just enabling a fucking minefield of hitboxes for Samus to try to get around.
That was a real triangle jump in an actual tournament that he just did.
That was dope.
Old school
Did he just
shit.
do extender?
It looks like he might have just set that up. If I see an extender, I would pop off. That shit is always awesome, especially when you're at the biggest tournament. This is the biggest tournament ever for Melee, by the way, as of today.
As far as attendees goes.
Yes.
It's not the highest prize
No.
or the highest viewers.
Yes.
But the most people who are actually playing, which ultimately is what we really care about.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Did it again. Maybe it's not the extender and just sort of something that Morsecode likes to do as his little. Everyone has like a fidget movement that they do in between stocks and while they're waiting and stuff. He's up a lot, and even if you're Sheik, it is pretty fucking hard to make a comeback on Samus.
Yeah.
Now that's
Samus
how you
so
start one though.
heavy, living the slap.
Dead.
Nice.
Weak back air into forward air for a guaranteed kill instead of having to keep rinsing and repeating the edge guard, which Samus gets back from so often. People trying to do that.
Yeah, this is a really hard comeback, but if someone can do it, it's definitely Crudeau. I mean, the caliber of these players is definitely at the level where anything could happen.
Yeah,
Not
stocks
that it would
matter
be
less the
easy.
better you are, right?
Definitely.
Yeah.
One stock is not a lead.
One stock is not a lead. That's hard to get a kill
Yeah.
off of. Oh.
Hard to set up a good punish as Samus. Can only really hit that nair, huh?
Samus is one of those characters that really gets a lot off of trades and crouch cancel.
Yeah.
Now that she's at higher percent, it's a little bit harder for Morsecode to get
And throw
something.
fair up air.
Not gonna
Not
kill,
do it.
not knowing your damages. See, the Sheik players
I
there.
was expecting fair. Would that have killed them?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Samus is one of the heaviest characters in the game. Sending her sideways
That's
is
it.
not going to kill her.
All right, game
Morsecode closed it
3.
out.
Damn, Morsecode looks concerned as if he's like calling the insurance company. I mean, he looked like, oh man, fuck, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
He won too. Look, Crudeau just cheesing.
Looks
That's
like
not
he was
good.
looking for a lifeline.
I mean, he's up a game. You don't want to be kind of, but who knows what he was thinking.
Maybe it's all a ploy
Yeah.
to make Crudeau.
Oh,
Feel-
he got a Zare!
Oh shit!
He connected Zare.
That's what he's practicing in between stocks earlier.
Nice
Solid
up tilt.
3 damage connecting Zare.
Oh. Big punish.
A lot of resources have been expended here. I thought the Zare had been expended. I think Crudeau thought so too. I'm not gonna lie.
Morsecode very tricky with his recoveries. He's very good at.
Yeah, mixing it up.
And
Now-
Samus has a very strong recovery. It's hard to get back versus Sheik, but I feel like if a character is going to do it, it's going to be Samus.
It's true. I mean, Sheik, of course, is equipped with the tools to edgeguard everyone that isn't Jigglypuff. But something I want to highlight real quick is the stage selection is so fucking abysmal for Samus against Sheik that he just agreed to go back to a stage that he lost on when the other guy was counterpicking.
When they're all bad, you might as well say, fuck it, why not? Let's see what we can do.
Is this kind of what we're missing in Melee to keep the meta from being stale? Because I've been thinking this recently. We need, like, different stages.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. I would love it if we had some 20XX as stages, like the Greens one. That one's really tight. There's some other.
There's the GameCube.
Oh, that one's cool. They actually have that in HDR, which is the PM mod for Ultimate, and that stage is. Not to get off topic too much, but that HDR is really cool. It's like the Melee. It's like the PM party game. It's like you have Melee, then PM, and then HDR. But
Right.
They all have like I don't know if any Ultimate players will be watching this, but don't kill me. HDR definitely has way more competitive merit than base Ultimate, and I will die on that hill. And if you disagree, you don't know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
What do you guys think the implications of a Smashville-esque stage on the meta would be?
Ooh, Smashville would be so cool. I think Town and City and Smashville would be really cool stages in Melee.
The power of Peach on Smashville should not be underestimated.
Yeah.
I think that would be
Well, that's what we need though. Like
Right.
that would bring life to the meta. That would bring new fucking new experiences, new meta strategies. I think that would be really cool for the game, but everyone's so scared of Nintendo. But I think there's a lot more we could get away with than people think.
I think that this wouldn't even be good for me, right? As a competitor, one of the things that I have that helps me is I'm like, this move kills at this damage at this corner of the stage, right? But like, I've been thinking about it more, and I was like, do we really want that to be like a merit that like matters for why you're good? Because I really don't give a fuck if like, why should you have to be able to do math or memorize numbers?
Yeah, from my perspective, like I've just accepted it as that's what you need to do to be good. So for me, I'm just like, well, like that wouldn't bother me if you had to learn that for new stages, since that's already.
Well, I think if we rotated the map list enough, people wouldn't learn it every time.
That's true. Yeah, there would be. Yeah, see, that's interesting. It would be really cool if we could try this.
Nashville.
WarioWare.
Very
Imagine
difficult.
Falco and Fox on the WarioWare.
Falco's
the
savage, yeah.
The up air comes from Fox,
platforms.
though. The ceiling, I'm pretty sure the ceiling's pretty low.
Falco
Could be able to get Fox off the top.
And he could decide if he wants to wave land on the side platform or the top.
But like, imagine like Fox versus. It would be like Yoshi's, like Fox versus Peach. Like you just up air off the top.
That'd be a brutal stage.
And also you get Shine Spike, you just die off the side.
That one's getting banned in every best
Yeah.
of 3, I'll tell you that.
The Spacey stage.
No, I think that like I've only ever seen that stage legal in PM. To be honest, like I've never seen that stage legal in Ultimate or Smash 4. Like it's just the blast zones are so small and crazy that only PM. I've only seen it in PM be legal.
I think something we could start with, just as like to test the waters, is just flatten out the grass stage of Pokemon Stadium. All you gotta do is just flatten it out.
I love the grass stage. That's one of my favorite stages. That stage is sick. And he's just the extender. Now, no, I'm popping off! Like I said I would.
Unfortunately, didn't connect it. And weirdly enough, Crudeau agreeing also to go back to Fountain of Dreams. So they both, yeah.
Maybe Crudeau's just like,
he thinks
you know what?
Good, man.
Yeah, fuck you. You know, like. You're not gonna win here, bitch. I'm fucking Sheik and you're Samus. What are you gonna do, man?
You're gonna go wherever you want. That was like a power play when I started. People would be like, just pick any.
Yeah, he's like, suck this bitch dick. That's what he's saying.
That's what it is. Like, that's what Sheik says, yeah.
Dude, I wish bitch was used in the same way as like fucking shit. Like, like
what the bitch, dude?
Yeah. Anyway, enough. Getting a little too stupid. Back to the match.
These needle edge guards are brutal, racking up damage.
It's a really close game
putting
4.
pressure on.
Oh, charge shot gone, robbed. You guys probably know this. So I'm sure you know this. But if you get hit out of your uppie and you're a charge character, gone. The charge shot's gone. The Donkey Kong punch is gone.
I was gonna say that. It's like DK's up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like it's just such a bitch that you can't fucking grab. Like you have such any other character that's a free shield grab into a huge combo, but like Samus, she's just like, I guess I'll wave dash forward and shield again. Like I don't know what I'll do.
I think Morsecode did another extender on stock start.
Man, this guy's a beast as fuck.
Oh, went for some bomb shield pressure. Samuses have been debating whether or not that's good for 20 years. We just don't know.
And we may never know.
Oh.
Gonna go to game 5? Who knows?
That's good damage for Samus to get that many hits of forward air that early. He wants more. Forward air kind of acts like a fox drill. It's really hard to crouch cancel effectively. Oh! Jumped.
Racked up damage, got Sheik out of that crouch cancel range, which is a good, decent spot for Samus.
Oh, Phantom Fair. I can't believe that Phantom. He was right on top of him.
Yeah. It only matters where they were positioned when the first hitbox touched the first hurt box. So it'll look that way a lot of the time if the move doesn't have multiple hitboxes.
I see.
Did not get the kill there. Really wanted it. Morsecode gonna see if he can get any kind of extra credit. Maybe even take the stock.
Oh wow! That DI was
and power shield.
insane.
Forward air starting to knock down. That's really good for Samus. It's going to make it hard for Crudeau to make any kind of comeback, and he can't pull it off. So.
Game
Game 5, match point. Will he allow Crudeau to go back to Battlefield? I don't play Samus, but I think it would be stupid, and he's going to let him do it, yeah. But, I mean, you just can't. You lost twice on the stage. Just change. I guess all of them are just that much worse. Morsecode does know. He is the knower.
He is the knower. The green knower.
He understands.
The green knower.
Oh, wow.
Managed to
Two
get
things
away
that
with
should have
that.
been hugely punished, but Crudeau kind of dropping the ball there.
Yeah, Morsecode did a little cute drift.
Yeah, he
fell
did.
through
He
the
did have
platform.
cute drift, but that initial grab could have been better.
Definitely both doable. Great grab. He's been saving it all set.
Yeah,
Didn't get the follow up he wanted.
I think he wanted fair, maybe to like reset, because he did that F smash below the platform.
Yeah. Yeah, you're likely right. Damn, he used his Zera. He managed to come back, though. He's back. He's got a good chance of recovering here.
Sheik Nair seems to be such a killer matchup out of shield.
It's just so fast.
Like, grab. That was so... Dude, Morsecode is one of those players where you're like, this guy, he aced the fucking tech.
Yeah.
Like, he's so much smarter than me.
Yeah, like, if this guy played like Fox and really dedicated himself to it, I mean, he could be like I don't know if Armada level would be too much, but he would be top 5 probably.
I feel like that's a trend among a lot of Samus players. I find most of them are very cerebral and
they just
they're
have to
really
be with
well
their
educated. If you know, they're all really well educated too. It's funny.
There's just something. I mean, Samus does have some pretty cool tech. Maybe that's a drawing factor, or maybe it's just because big robot lady awesome.
Samus is awesome.
I mean, it makes sense if you're a turbo nerd. See, if you've ever been laid, you play Spaceys, all right? If you've ever been fucked in the ass by a dude, you play Spaceys.
That's true. Oh.
All I'm saying is if you have sex with girls, that's feminine as fuck. You're putting your dick in a pussy? What's wrong with you?
Put your dick in the man like a real man. All these little fucking sissies. They don't know what it's like to get their ass.
I think this might be a generational gap thing.
Couldn't even finish the joke. It was too.
You don't get fucked in the ass every night? Oh, okay. All right. Sorry. Tangent aside, Morsecode with the lead here.
Letting that short shot just rip. Like his ass.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just know. Oh,
You can't air grab with that.
you cannot be doing that. This is fucking more.
What the fuck? Yeah.
After using the extender, you lose the grab entirely. Before that, the base of her grab, like her gun, can grab mid-air opponents, but afterwards it's a no-go. You lose it completely.
There's no guns in this game. That's a blaster.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Actually, it's a fucking blaster. It's a laser cannon.
So it's rated T. It's rated T. It's rated T. It's a laser cannon. It's a laser cannon.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because cannon, that's not as bad as a gun.
Yeah.
They should make a Smash game where it's M rated. It's like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
You get a Sheik Fair split.
Samus's charge shot evaporates you into a fucking skeleton. You're fucking disintegrates.
You get hit by Warlock Punch, your character just died.
You can see their soul descend to hell. They got corrupted by Warlock Punch, evil magic.
A second image of your opponent appears, and they drop down like they just got spiked by like Marth Dare or some shit.
Getting hit by Warlock Punch and becoming a vampire, you're damned to hell forever, even if you're a good person.
Oh, this is like right on the wire. Right at the end.
What they should make is they should make a Smash game that can detect your tilt. And so when you start getting tilted, your character morphs into a soy jack.
Oh, I think he might lose here. This is kind of... Okay, well, he's got one chance. He's got no Zaire.
Cortisol spike.
Oh! Crazy landing, no wave landing to instant air.
This is so hard. Nice upward angled forward tilt to get Crudeau off of him. Oh, that's a
So much.
Yeah.
So anticlimactic.
And the handshake.
Yeah.
The handshake of respect and affirmation.
Yeah. See, if I was Crudeau and I just won that tight ass set, I would look
Gangnam Style dance.
I would look Morsecode dead in the eyes and spit on his face. You're nothing. You place. Just kidding. Just kidding. Maybe if I was in Oregon, though. I don't know. Maybe.
We wanted to cover the mid tiers, and also there was something else I had in mind, but I don't remember it right now. Oh, the stage list.
Let's talk about mid tiers first.
Yeah.
Specifically, what I wanted to bring up was, kind of the mid to low high level mid tier players. A lot of the time, they use it as a crutch. And they're like, if I beat this guy, it's because he's just not very good. And the fact that I was playing a mid tier makes it sting even more. But it's okay if I lose because I'm just playing a mid tier.
Yeah, it's that safety net. As soon as you pick your character, you got this safety net, this mental safety net where I lose, I'm playing a worse character. I win, you suck dog shit. You're ass at the game. You should quit, and you should find a rope, etc., etc.
Kick the chair.
Kick the chair.
A trend I see, though, is as players get better and better, or players that are destined to be good, they don't care about what character they're playing. They don't care about the matchup. They just want to win.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah. And for these reasons, I find a lot of mid and low tier mains hella annoying. But it is a double-edged sword because when you're beating their ass and you can see them tilt, you're just like, get fucked, you fucking pussy. Yeah, your character's shit and I'm just better than you. I know the matchup, you're getting shit on, and what's that? You just fucking rage quit? Quit. Just fucking quit. I like those it is satisfying when you get that rage quit on a mid tier. You're just like you know this guy booted up fucking Luigi on rank trying to troll people. Not always, obviously there's dedicated like Luigi mains and whatever other mid low tiers.
When you're as good as the people that we watched,
Mhm.
it's not really about that shit.
Yeah.
the Shadow Titans.
Yeah. It's more like when you're just okay at the game, specifically like a gold
Yeah,
net
I
player.
would say so.
That's like the peak of you are just using the character as a shield to avoid responsibility, and oftentimes it's not even just an outside of game thing. They tend to play in a way which is just pure fucking hoping and like I'm gonna just nair out of every single combo because I get rewarded for it enough.
And I think that's why when your ranked account resets, when Slippy resets the rank, when you're traveling through gold, it's like you just find a myriad of mid and low tier players, and because they're hard stuck there. They just when they lose, they don't want to accept it. There's just like, oh, your character's broken. Like I didn't lose because he's better than me.
Maybe a lack of accountability.
Yeah, exactly. They're not practicing because they're complacent. They do these mental gymnastics, but they're still complacent, in their loss.
And that loops back to what I said about players being destined to be good with mid tiers. I feel like they're dedicated to becoming better and they don't care about the matchup. They don't care that they're playing a mid tier.
You definitely can lose as a mid tier player because of the matchup, but none of those people are losing.
Yeah,
because
at that
of the
level,
matchup.
Yes.
Like Morsecode may have lost this set to Crudeau, who I respect greatly as a player, but he may have lost this set because of the matchup.
It was close enough where that is very plausible.
Yeah. And it could be the same case for Agent versus Rat Monster. I think Rat Monster with this tournament in particular, he showed that he did beat Agent, which, you could say, oh, well, you're the better player. It's only a sample size of one set, but he also did really well, so I think we can say Rat Monster is the better player at the moment. But
I'd agree with that.
He may have lost that game because of the matchup, maybe. I don't know if he's as peak as Luigi can be. I think Morsecode and Rat Monster can both get better, but they're definitely at that point where the matchup spread is starting to be like, oh man, that's tough. Playing against Sheik, playing against one of the best Sheiks as Samus.
the mid and low tier Slayer. Not that Samus is mid tier, but she kind of falls into that vein in a lot of ways.
I put
Yeah,
Samus in mid tier.
She's mid or high tier, whatever.
Yeah, like low high tier, high mid tier.
Again,
same
she's
shit.
low tier.
In modern Melee, we basically have the god tier character list, and then a shitload of mid tiers, and then the low tier.
Yeah.
Like, it's not separated as much as it used to be. It's like, okay, these are all the god tiers, mid, low. I think Pikachu and Samus and Yoshi, they're comfortably like mid tier nowadays.
And I think part of why mid tier players can kind of crutch on that is because Melee, the tier list is so polarizing. You have Fox, who's super powerful. All of his moves come out fast and they hit really hard. And, they see that as Fox being so powerful that that's the reason they're losing instead of they're not playing the matchup a certain way.
Yeah. Melee is actually remarkably balanced for the age of the game and the fact that it's basically never received a patch. I mean, I know it's had a couple patches, but we don't play on the latest patch, right, PAL being the latest patch.
Yeah.
We play on the one before it.
Which they nerfed Ganondorf.
Yeah, which they nerfed a bunch of low tiers in because they didn't know what to do for the balance changes. But the point being that after all this time, the fact that half or maybe even a little more than half of the characters could still make top 8 is crazy, and I'm really kind of sick of the narrative of like, oh man, Melee is just a fucking so imbalanced, and you just play Fox and you just win. It's like, no, bitch.
Yeah.
Whatever dumbass game
That's
that
an
you're
ultimate
playing.
player opinion. And I know that because I've talked to ultimate players who say that shit. Like, oh, only like the top 5 characters can win. No, bro.
Yeah.
You are
Have you ever played with Ice Climbers?
dumb fuck.
If Melee had 3 matchups, if it was Fox and Falco and Marth in the game only, it would have more depth within those 3 matchups
Like
than
StarCraft.
all 90 or
Yeah.
whatever fucking
Yeah, the
characters.
best analogy I've ever heard for Melee and Ultimate is that Melee is a pond deeper than any ocean, and Ultimate is an ocean more shallow than any pond. That's the best analogy I've heard as far as the casts of characters go.
And a great example of that is, Fox can be played in many different ways. You can camp with him. You can be really aggressive.
Yeah,
Fox can probably be played in more ways than the entire Ultimate cast, to be honest.
Fox alone can play any way he likes. We really did get lucky though with our game's meta. You were saying that like these like the game is like over 20 years old, but like we just saw Luigi beat some Fox player's ass, who's really good.
That was sick.
And like Fox, like he is the best, but there's a lot of counterplay to him, and since he's so popular, everyone knows how to play against him. And he's fun to play against too. Like that is a pretty common sentiment. A lot of people like playing against Fox.
When you're number 1, you have a target on your head.
I mean, a lot of people don't, but like a lot of people like still like when you punish Fox, you're gonna get a big combo with his fall speed and weight. Like there is counterplay in most matchups, unless if you're playing
Right.
Like,
There is the reality of it is that while the meta is really fun and interesting, Fox does dictate it. So he is good enough that he has the privilege of being the thing that makes the meta what it is.
Right.
Because most people do play Fox. So if your character can't beat him, they are awful.
Yeah, you will need a secondary, otherwise you are going to run into some roadblocks very early on in your Melee career.
And I think, we talk about, oh, well, everyone has fun comboing Fox. That's because the game is old enough now that pretty much everybody has switched to a character that can.
That is true. But even still, like, even if you don't get a full combo in Fox, like, sometimes, like, that Luigi, like, sometimes you can just down smash Fox 3 times as Luigi, like, depending on the DI. Sometimes, if you're smart enough and you can get that mix, like, you can make things that wouldn't combo on any other character, like, in a string.
They just take his entire stock right there.
It's true. There's characters, though, where they're actually not on their face bad. Like, the one that comes to mind immediately is, like, Young Link, right?
Yeah.
Good frame data. Really has decent projectiles. You would think that he'd be a mid-tier character that can win. He's good against Jigglypuff. He's good against Peach. He's decent against Marth, right? He can beat Samus, all these other mid-tiers. that character is so fucking bad against Fox that it's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And so, therefore, you never ever play against him. You never see him.
Yeah.
Because he just won't win.
Although I think this, to be honest, I think this adds to the interesting melee meta though, since if you main a mid tier or low tier, like you'll be forced to pick up a secondary, and I think that's really cool to see counter pick wars, especially in big tournaments like Armada versus like Hungrybox, for example, like the young
old school in the nest.
Yeah, and the nest.
Fox.
I love that. Like that is such a cool part of melee history.
Yeah.
I think so too. Something that comes to mind that, it's maybe not an example of exactly what you're thinking, but Klo, when he plays against Martz on FD, he'll switch to Link.
That's true, yeah.
And that's sick. Like he makes those Marths work hard. Like he's so proficient.
He beats a lot of them.
Yeah, he's so proficient playing. Like I've seen him beat Zane on FD with Link before, and that is no small feat. So definitely aids the progression of the melee meta, keeps things fresh. So
yeah. And it'll come back around whenever people finally get around to fucking unbanning wobbling.
yeah.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, wobbling.
They need it. They really do.
I mean, yeah, we have plenty of evidence at this point that they needed it to be viable.
As, HBox said, what do Fox players have to complain about? Ice climbers? Just separate them, you dumb fucking cunt.
Yeah, it's true. Just separate them and kill them. I mean, Nana is dumber than your little brother playing. She always does the same thing no matter what.
Especially with the edge guard, she'll always double jump back to stage. That's a free kill.
Or ledge hog you and kill you.
I mean, it was just dumb in the first place because it's not like look, an Ice Climbers player has never won a national tournament ever.
True.
Not even if you go back to Melee's, dead ball era, way back. Not even then.
I miss Wobbles, man. Yeah, it was a G.
I miss watching Mewtwo.
Shoot at versus Leffen. Leffen the bitch for that one. That shine.
Oh yeah, the one where he made him replay it.
Well,
and going, just for the last thing we wanted to talk about, changing the meta, the stages, man. We gotta fucking start playing on new stages, man. I mean, this game, I've been playing for a long time. This game is getting fucking old. It's time to play on some new stages.
Imagine the new storylines and the new hype that would generate from that. Like you could if we started playing on new stages in a rotation, we could have some a Counter-Strike-esque kind of hype where there's a rotation, new people are interested, since there's buzz being generated within the community, it's enough where it could spill out.
And there's evidence of this happening right now. Nikki added transformations to Slippy, and
Fizzy
added transformations to Slippy, and I feel like that brought back a lot of players that didn't, or they did previously play, but they weren't active. I felt like they came back to play on ranked and unranked to experience the transformations online.
And that's funny too, because we all know, even whether you love transformations or hate transformations, that fire and rock are not good stages. As far as the design of the game, they're just bad. So, but yet it's still interesting because it's I get to do something different.
And it always generates buzz when someone clips through the stage and dies. You get that new discourse, you get people talking about the game, and even when it's negative discourse, I feel like it's good for the game to get people engaged, get people talking and playing.
All publicity is good publicity.
Exactly.
Yeah. I want to see S2J stomp more people through the stage.
Me too. I want to see a stage with stepped walls such that I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but Falco can do a double wall jump on FD. It's really specific.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
But I want to see a stage with stepped walls such that really cool. All the characters can do a double wall jump.
That'd be
right?
Cool.
And such that you may hit a ceiling tech or a wall tech, and you actually have to react to be like, did I just ceiling tech or did I just wall tech? We don't have that.
That'd be cool.
This would be a good content idea if we commissioned someone to come up with some stages. If we found the right person, we could go over that on stream or record a VOD. It would be really good. It'd be really fun to do, and I think it would open up this conversation more.
And we could
Throw
always
some money into a pot bonus. Maybe get Stiv and Aura out here. Just some good players playing on those stages. I think that'd be really exciting for the game.
Yeah, that could be cool. We unfortunately we can't do it on Slippy, right? Just the way that the
Yeah.
platform functions, but we'll figure it out.
I think it'd be a cooler event in person, anyways.
Yeah, definitely. And just have actual talent being like, hey, look, this is like what someone who's already really good can come up with immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. We'll break into your house and piss on your sheets.
True.
Shit in your bed.
I think that's everything, right?
Yeah.
I think we covered everything we want to talk about. So.
I think that's a good spot to end it. Well, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This has been Sapo Frog, Dish Boy, and
Trap Lord.
Trap Lord.
Trap
Okay, yeah,
Lord.
that's a good try. And we're gonna see you guys next week, all right?
Yeah. Peace out.